Subscribe for your good love because
Yeah, but sorry. Yeah, hey, so from Oyeneba kneeling down to apologize to Erama Loki getting pissed off and telling Oyeneba, carry the ring you gave me to Akorfa if she's the one you want to be with. Later, she began to laugh. Boy was also laughing. She went like, I'm laughing, you laughing, so it's funny. Just because I'm laughing, you think it's fun, then let's laugh. Boy now went quiet. She's like, I'm laughing, you laugh, you think it's funny. If it was you, just a few weeks ago, we were here in this same room. Small thing we had to do, you did not want to forgive me. You moved and left me hanging. Now see you all over. You want forgiveness. You want kissing. Every season, a week of fashion is stressful. So we have new fashion designers in the making. Your faves are super busy working. A little love chemistry here and there whilst also busy working. Naya Bogdan, them don't tire already. So the two went to bed and boys singing some lullaby to make girl sleep. Nah. Lullaby mukunfu. Hey, that boy, he's super funny. Anyway, you come to the kitchen and there's conversation between Perry and baby girl. Perry looking at girl and laughing. Girl being like, why are you laughing? Boy went like, you are beautiful. He going closer for a kiss. Immediately, Kondon pulled back and she began to smile whilst bending her head down. Boy looked at her. He was not furious. It kind of seemed like he understood. So he held girl's hands and went like, I understand, don't worry. So they later having more conversations, they laugh and that kind thing, super happy. Girl says she really liked the banku prepared today by Blanco, Erama, and Angela. You are boy also talking about a certain group whose food he doesn't like because those group they like more pepper when they are in the kitchen. He talked about Rama's jollof, saying that it be super. And girl Kondon wouldn't mind eating swallows every day because she enjoys banku and the likes. They later went to bed, housemates gradually returning to bed. It is night, a lot did happen. It's a new day in Big Mama's house. Erama going to the shower, Heneba following. For a whipping minute, the two were not coming. Just when they were coming, they were peeping to check if the camera was still there. And cameraman was standing there, of course. They kind of felt somehow and they were rushing their way out. A lot of people are cooking, saying that it is what it is. They're really doing a lot. Erama later in the day asking Oyineba, sugar boy, would you rather want cuddles after sex or you would want to be in a hot shower with me after sex? Boy said hot shower after sex. Girl went like, so that we can continue where we left off. Boy said that, yes, bro. Girl went like, that's why I like you. Rama feeling hurt around the VV area and boy had to apply some cream. The camera had to immediately move away. Big Mama waking your face up. You have Ja in a little tickling moment with Kiki, love light right there. Kondon request for a massage and boy had to hop on her to give her a massage. Later, he's also been very busy with their attacks. He barely had sleep. Angela took Big Mama's advice pretty serious. She's quite awake early. A man goes for kiss, 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 kiss. She later goes to the kitchen right after morning exercise and it is Tom Brown o'clock. You have her buddy that is back going over and requesting for a meal. He gets served, other housemate gets served. Later on, Heneba personally storms the kitchen to equally make breakfast separately for baby girl Rama. Akorfa serving herself a meal whilst Blanco equally appreciating the food that Angela made, saying, so you could cook and you don't cook. Girl said, I never knew I could, but I am one kind of person who is capable of doing everything. It is still love chills in Big Mama's house as Kondon is singing. Perry feeling very elated, girl rubbing her hands on Perry, that kind of situation. Perry equally rubbing his hand on girls, nyash, this nyash don't suffer. Anyway, I like it for them. Your faves are done with your morning duties. They've come back to the bedroom. You have Spark asking about relationship dynamics in the house. And Akorfa said, Rama has been in 2 relationships. And boy said, who and who? Girl pointed to Van Dyke. And boy went like, woo, really? And girl said, during the early stages, like they're talking in quotes. Then the next person passed Naya. And boy, girl says she's also been in 2 with Oyineba and now with Bogdan. on and on. Then now, boy wanna find out how about Kondon. And girl said Kondon is being in just one with Perry. And boy said Kondon has been in two because I also did here. And girl said, were you really interested in her? Then how come we didn't know? Boy said she kind of gave me consent, but I think she's worried about the dynamics of the show. People are watching. If it was on the outside, she isn't feeling the guy like that. Maybe she would have considered. But the dynamics of the show will not allow, so she has backed off. You have Akorfa saying, oh, okay. So on and on, Akorfa and him, anybody who passes, Spark will ask and Akorfa will respond. Hello, welcome to Vampire Gold. Thank you so much for clicking on it to my duo to subscribe for your girl. At least let's get to 1K. Anyway, so back to the dynamics in the house between Akorfa and Seven. Seven quickly dashes his way to Akorfa's bed, and Akorfa immediately covered her face. And boy went like, I gotta talk to you. Girl said, talk. I will not open it. Boy's like, open it. I want to take you out for a date, in and out of the house. Girl said, no. She's now called Lily Brown. Lily went like, what are you doing there with Akorfa? Come on, go. And he said, I ain't going. Girl now went like, Blanco, somebody is harassing your woman. And it was all chills. Big mama don't suffer. Anyway, you have Seven saying that Akorfa, why do we need to stress on this region? No one is sleepy, waiting days of money day inside. Girl went like, yeah, sometimes money day inside. You should also be proud that you have the opportunity to sew something for your own body. Boy said, me, I'm gonna just wear some slippers and cook just any ordinary way. I ain't gonna stress. Girl went like, no, you shouldn't be ordinary, neither too extraordinary, but be creative enough to feel proud of yourself. Boy was nodding his head and saying, Akorfa, I'm calling you and coming. He now went like, Akorfa, I was very jealous seeing you with Blanco because from how I saw things last night, it kind of seemed like you had just shared your first kiss with him. It seems you've not kissed before because like I've been telling you, Erama or Hineba are the only people in relationship here. The rest of you are dating or you are doing whatever that you're doing. With you, I think you've not even started dating Blanco. Girl went like, what do you mean? Boy said, what I mean is what I said. Girl said, oh, that one was not even a kiss. Boy went like, pegs are kiss. Once it is on her lips. Girl insisted no, it went like no, so she would not take it. You, her boy also said, but I also saw him give you. Girl said that one is okay. It never came from me to him. And boy went like, since you are refusing to accept it as a case, make your man no go kiss somebody one day and be saying, hey, it was a case. Because now you are saying na peg, and they laughed. He also want to find out about the food dynamics in the house. He said he goes hungry pretty quick because he doesn't cook, and the HOH keeps saying rules are in the house. You eat morning, afternoon, evening. Sometimes he just feels hungry. And girl said, no, you do not need to feel hungry. For herself, them rules. When she's hungry, she ain't gonna sit after breakfast and she still feels hungry. She'll go to the kitchen and fix herself something. Boy said, how about fruits? Girl said, for now, they are finished. Very soon they will stock. They will restock. From that conversation and camera not moving, I think Big Mama will do something about it. Probably fruits will come pretty soon. Akorfa in that handshake signature with Blanco Perry, she is now doing it with Spark, and Spark tickled and scratched her palm. She held onto her mouth, more like you. Did you just do that? It was so funny. I don't know whether she likes him, but she's cautious of the game because she knows that oneself it ain't gonna work, or she's entertaining him as a friend. And they've been super cool with each other. Boy now went like, some people are not doing good by him. Akorfa went like, because you are mean, like you are super mean. Boy went like, no, I'm so chill. And Akorfa said, you are mean in a nice way. You are like an open book. You don't sugarcoat. Boy went like, what is sugarcoat? Girl went like, when you say something, you just say it as it is. And because of that, people might feel offended. Not in a bad way because they know you don't mean it. But that is how people will feel. So you are mean. Boy went like, oh, then Jesus equally was me, because the things that God wouldn't want us to do, he still made it available in this world so that he'll be punishing us. So I'm mean just as God. Anyway, Akorfa Blanco on the attacks whilst you have Van Dyke Larissa equally on their own. I like their bond, the friendship, having conversation, laughing non-stop. Akorfa rolling over Blanco, that kind of thing. And later they dance showering and girl goes to Blanco for proper treatment because her thigh still hurts from the accident she had in the kitchen. And it is our boy does not want to let go of the legs. Girl went like, doctor, are you not done? This is sexual harassment. Doctor went like, we kind of sexual harassment. Money where you know they even pay. Anyway, officially, Naya, after having conversation with Akorfa and Larissa, returns to the bedroom to make sure that her man wakes up. You have Irama getting kisses left and right from Oyinba to the extent that she wants more. So boy comes for a kiss now, but girl is beating her laps more like I want more, like a baby girl, that kind of situation. And boy had to come and give her proper kisses. All this while, boy had officially woken up, that is Bogdan, and Naya equally showering him with more kisses. The two made their way to the kitchen to have their breakfast. You have Kiki in the kitchen with her man, that is Ja, and it is how she slowly, carefully wanna cook. Like the way boy is looking at her left, right, more like baby girl, eating this up. Like he hurriedly wanna do it like a chef. You know, be slow mo like that. Girl went like, let me do it. Boy went like, can you please allow me? And he's also been tickling her left, right, back, forth, and girl over laugh and that kind of thing. Like whenever boy is ready to show affection, that girl wants the world to feel it more like my man is doing good by me. They were off today. It's been super chill from when they woke up, tickling around the mirror area to come into the kitchen, eating together, and now cooking together and tickling her. There is this conversation where you have Ja telling Kiki that boy, that is 7, Spark, said Kondon likes him, but because of TV narrative, she is rethinking and withdrawing, but has not talked to him about her decision again. You have Kiki being like, it could be true. There is something that Kondon told her that she doesn't feel the vibe with Perry, and she wants Perry as a friend. And added that it's because Perry is been smiling at and with Akorfa. And you have Kiki saying that, but since you've brother zoned him and made him know for TV antics and semantics, there could be nothing, he needs to free himself. You have her telling Kiki that she brother zoned Perry and restricted him on 1 or 2 they cannot do because Perry has been smiling with Akorfa. And you have Ja being like, and that Perry too, if this is the situation that he needs to change, either change a partner or change to suit the girl's narrative so that he will not lose her too. And you have girls saying, yeah, I don't even know what's going on. Do you think she should also go for the guy? You have just, it's difficult to tell. But once the guy who is with her is okay with the whole narrative of let me brother zone you, then there isn't much he can say. So later you have 7 coming to the kitchen. He's hungry. Like, let me tell you, Akorfa has told him, whenever you are hungry, go to the kitchen and get something. So Ja, his friend, is there pouring some fruitelli for him and making him soup. He went like, it's yummy. And boy said, Kase, de papa. And he also repeated, de papa. And it is how Kiki went laughing, hearing him speak local language. Ja is saying the ladies in the house, they never clean the kitchen, they cook, they leave the place scattered like that. And Kiki being like, it's okay, boy, when like I am keeping quiet, I'm telling the truth. Anyway, Perry telling Big Mama that because of what's happened over the weeks between himself and Kondon, he would want the privilege to have a dinner date, some nice package kind thing for himself and Kondon to make her know how much he cares. And Big Mama said, noted. Adios.